Hey guys, Terminator here, trying out a new series that a good friend of mine suggested I do, where I go through my vinyl collection whenever I feel like it, do whatever album I feel like doing, and just showcase it to you guys, show you the album artwork, show you any additional stuff that came with it, posters, inserts, what have you. I go over the pricing, what I paid for it, what it's currently worth, and then I play a little bit for you at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. The album I want to talk about today is Stadium Arcadium by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's a box set, 4 LPs, I believe. Yeah, 4 LPs, and according to Discogs.com, which, if you're not familiar with Discogs, it is a website, Discogs.com, which is a online database of all different music formats: cassette, vinyl, CD, super CD, high fidelity CD, all that stuff. You can go on there, look up a category number, look up the album itself, view all the editions it was released in, all the different countries. You can figure out what version you have, and you can add it to your own personal collection. You can view other people's collections. They're a marketplace. You can buy and sell all different types of music. It's a great place. I suggest strongly, if you're not familiar with that place already, that you go check it out right now, because it is great. So, according to Discogs, this album is currently worth around $150. I'm not sure if that is unopened or not. Let me check right now. Okay, so sealed, it is worth minimum $118 right now, maximum $180. Mine is not sealed, but it's still in near mint condition. So I'm probably looking at somewhere in the 90 range right now, and I paid $38.38 for it back in 2011 when it came out. Don't regret that at all. It is a great master. The CD release is a different master than the vinyl release. What happens a lot is, nowadays at least, is you have bands that only master their album once, and then they release the same recording on CD and vinyl. And that doesn't really make much of a difference for, the whole vinyl versus CD, which sounds better debate, if they didn't remaster it in any way. This release, however, was mastered specifically for vinyl, and a lot of people, including me, feel that the CD release of this album was mastered terribly. It's, it hits the noise ceiling quite often. You know, the audio's clipping. It's really distorted. It's really bad master. And fortunately for us RACP fans, this album is mastered perfectly. It sounds amazing. I would prefer any day to listen to a vinyl recording of this album than a CD recording, just for that fact. So let's get into this. So, like I said, it's a box set. This is the box. It's just cardboard. There's 2 versions of this. There's this version, and there's like a super deluxe version. And the deluxe version has, I'm not sure what you'd call it, but it's this reflective coating on the outside so that when you tilt it different ways, it flashes different colors and stuff. But it's not really worth any more than the regular version is. So this is the first time I've done this, so I'm trying to figure out the best camera angles and whatnot. So anyway, you can see here, it's got a picture of the band on the back and a track list. You've got Mars and Jupiter, which are the 2 names for their CDs. It's mastered by Rick Rubin. Both the CD and the vinyl were mastered by him, so I don't know what the hell he was thinking the first time around. So here's what would come in the box set. I don't store them in the box set because they are a pain in the ass to get in and out of the box set. So here is Jupiter, which is the disc 1 and 2, and here is Mars, which is disc 3 and 4. So the art is pretty cool there. On the back, you've got some band pictures. They had a little bit of fun here. Looks like John is on fire and Chad is just standing there staring at the camera. Not really sure how relevant that is to the release, but hey, it's cool. And here's the Jupiter. And here we've got Anthony and Flea. Flea, as usual, is doing something incredibly weird, and Anthony is pretending to be floating Jesus there. So, typical RHCP. This did not come with any inserts. Let me open up one of these for you. I believe it does have cover art. On the inside. Yes, it does. So this is a huge thing to look at. So I'm going to try and just set it up like that. It's pretty neat. You should be able to see that. Yeah, you can. So up in the upper left corner, we've got Danny California, Snow, and Charlie lyrics. And we got a picture of the band. And we got this neat little guide to which side this is. This is side 1, disc 1. This is side 4, disc 2, side 2, disc 1, side 3, disc 2. So it's basically each of the 4 corners just represents the lyrics for a side on one of the 2 discs. The pictures aren't really anything that interesting. They're just nice to look at, I guess. So let's take a look at the other one. These plastic sleeves that you notice I use to hold my vinyl, I recommend using these if you care about keeping your sleeves in good shape. And I don't recommend taking the albums back out once you put them in, because it's difficult, to say the least, to get them back in. But it looks like I've managed to do it here. Come on, there we go. Seal that back up. Put it right here. Actually, I don't want to put it right there because it's going to be in my way. So let's put it up here. Open this bad boy up. All right. So let's open this up. We got more. Ooh, I love this. This is, let's see, it doesn't really want to open very well. There we go. So, over there on the left, you can see there's another band picture, just like in the first one. I'll get closer to that in a second. We've got more similar pictures of cityscapes and other miscellaneous skylines. Same thing again, got a guide. This even goes through the phases of Mars. The light phases, so I'm not very up on my knowledge of the phases of Mars, so I'm not going to try and explain that at all, but that's what it is, I believe. Let's look at this up close. So we focus the camera. We got Flea right here wearing God knows what on his head. And John, Anthony, and Chad, more stuff is on fire. I don't know why, but it's cool. So that's what comes with this release. There's no inserts. They took care of that with the artwork on the inside. I would not expect to get anything else once I saw that artwork, because that's pretty much a lot. I like that a lot more than getting inserts. I like having it be part of the sleeve itself, because then you don't have to keep track of this stupid little insert, and you see it all the time. You see the art instead of having to pull out the insert and look at it. So let me go ahead and play you a little bit of this album. And Personally, I am a bigger fan of the Mars set of discs than of the Jupiter set. So, let's see, what do I want to play for you guys? Let's play Make You Feel Better, which is on the last disc of the Mars set, and it's on side C. This also did not come with a digital release, but I don't think it really needed to because you don't want the digital release, trust me. And this is lightweight vinyl. That was the other thing about the deluxe edition, is it's heavyweight 180 gram vinyl. This is standard 150 gram vinyl. So yeah, pop that on there. And I've got it set up to record directly to my computer so that you don't have to deal with hearing my speakers across the room. So I kind of have to talk over this, otherwise my video will probably get flagged, which is unfortunate because part of the goal of showing someone a vinyl release is to actually have the music in the video. But unfortunately, I will have to refer you somewhere else to actually listen to this song in its entirety. But you can get an idea of the clear mastering of this release and how unbelievably good it sounds compared to the dumb CD release. So, let's pause that. This concludes the first vinyl video from me. As you can already, I'm sure, tell, I did not prepare for this at all, so, you know, there's a lot of pauses in my dialogue. I made a couple mistakes, whatever. If you guys like this, if you guys think it's interesting, if you guys want me to do more, as you can see up here, there is no shortage of music for me to show you guys. I have got plenty. So if you guys like this, I would be happy to do more. Just let me know and we can get that going. So, see you later, guys.